All right, this is Brother Aisha Yard coming back at you with another lesson. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word to the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Akwat that's listening and learning. Today, I want to get to a quick lesson talking about taking advantage of your advantage. And what I mean by that is, we need to take advantage of this truth because this truth is our advantage, you know? Because once you come to this truth, man, once you understand this truth, you understand the world, you understand the way that everything operates. And the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, has gave you the light. He has opened your eyes to what's to come. He has opened your eyes so that you can be able to hear, man, you know? You can be able to see what's going on. And so, since he gave you that advantage, we need to take advantage of that, you know, because now we know what to do when this place gets ready to crumble, man. You know, we know not to follow the Black Lives Matters movement. We know to be aware of puppets, of what you call it, provocateurs like Grandmaster Jay, man. You know, we know to be aware that these things are being set up so this place can get ready to collapse, man. We know how to act within certain situations, you know? So we need to take advantage of that. If the Most High open our eyes to these situations and everything like that, man, you know, we need to always give praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem and Yahweh Shai. We need to always pray to him. We need to always fast so he can keep us within the spirit 24/7, man. Because, you know, at any time the Most High can blind you and take this away from you within a blinking of an eye, man. You know, and that's something scary, man. You don't want that to happen, man, because you know, every time we look at these videos or we do a video or we want to go out to the highways and the byways, man, you know, we always condemn the 2/3, condemn the heathen nations and everything like that, man. But you know, you don't want to be a part of that. You don't want the Most High to say you know what, you a 2/3, you know. That's a scary thing, man, because just like the scriptures say, man, 2/3 in the heathen nations got to go out by pain. So we need to take advantage of what we have, man. This truth is a glorious thing, man. It's very powerful. It's the true love that everybody should be seeking, you know. And this is a true gift, man. It's a treasure, you know. And when pirates go out, you know, and they look for treasure, man, or when anybody finds treasure, you know, you find gold or silver or something like that, man, you keep that to yourself, man. You hold it. You grasp it, man. You grab it and you hold on tight to it, man, so you'll never lose it because it's very valuable. And that's what this truth is. It's very valuable, man. So we need to take advantage of what the Most High gave us. He gave us the game plan on what to do. You know, he opened our eyes up to the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip. He told us not to take it. You know, it's a lot of jakes out here, man, that's going to take it. You know, or they came across this word and found out that the mark of the beast is the microchip, or they're hearing about it, but they don't want to do nothing about it. They don't want to repent. They don't want to do none of these things. So we need to make sure that we're ready as well, man. We need to take advantage of what the Most High gave us, man, because this truth is love, man. It's love, and everybody should embrace it. We really should, man. This is the greatest wisdom, knowledge, and understanding ever for a man. So I'm going to start with this scripture right here. This is Amos 3:7. It says, surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealed his secret unto his servants, the prophets. He revealed his secrets unto the servants, the prophets. The prophets are out here again, you know, telling Jake and telling these heathen nations what is to come, man. The prophets have revealed these secrets, man, and now some of us are even out here teaching this word and doing this work, man, which we should be anyway, because the scriptures tell you not to hold back this knowledge. So if he gave us the secrets, man, you know, and he's telling us to expose it, we need to do that, man. You know, like I said, he's telling us what to do. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai is telling us what to do. So we need to take these commands seriously. You know, you know, what are the secrets? You know, like I said, the chip, When you read the scriptures, you come across the word arrows. We know that that's the nuclear missiles. We learn about women. We read scriptures and say, and we could come across and be like, oh man, look, it said that we was gonna be in ships again, and all of these other things. This is what it is, and so we need to reveal this into our people, man. And then, like I said, when we after we're done revealing this revealing this word to the people for the day, we need to make sure that we go back home with a clear mind and be like, now we know, okay, like tomorrow the Sabbath starts. So we be like, okay, well, now we know to follow the Sabbath. Now we know that the calendar that we follow is bullshit, Salakia. It's a thing that we need to take advantage of, man. And as like I said, if we take advantage of our advantage, Yahweh Ratazah, man, he'll save us out of here, man. Which will be a beautiful thing, man. Cause being trapped down here, man, is not beautiful, man. We do not want to get caught in that nuclear fire, man. We do not want to buck up against Esau. Or I ain't even gonna say buck up, man. We don't want to fold under Esau and then, take the chip and all of these things, man. We don't want our spirits to break at the last minute, man. We want to keep enduring within this thing. Okay? So now let's jump to Matthew. We're going to jump to Matthew 19 and 28. And it says, and Yahushua said unto them, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me, in a regeneration when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive an hundredfold, and shall inherit everlasting life. Once we realize this truth, man, we have to leave our old selves behind. We have to make sure that we never put that old man back on again, man. Even if it comes down to, losing family or losing your wife or anything like that, man, because, it's a lot of jakes out there, man, that just don't believe in this to the point where they don't even want anything to do with you. I'm a clear example, man. I've dealt with women and everything like that, man, that just didn't want to hear this word. And then, they was looking at all the work that I was doing. And then they'll say, you always out, or, you always doing this, or always into the books and everything like that. Because, women seeks attention, man. They love attention. And so if you don't give them enough attention, man, they're going to find somebody else to give for them. They're going to find somebody else to get attention from. And, and we're not trying to, be a part of that world, man. We ain't trying to be a part of that woman. She out there doing all this wickedness, man. So, hey, man, we got to let her go. Scriptures tell you not to break up with your woman, not to divorce your woman. But, man, there's certain things that you can't help on this side, man. That's why we follow the commandments, statutes, and laws to our best abilities, because, certain things out here gets crazy. Certain things out here can just throw you off, and you got to keep it moving, man. Certain things you got to realize you only can do for Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man, And so that's why, Yahweh Shai saying right here, man, we got to drop everything for his name's sake, man. So then he can present us in front of the Most High, Yahweh, and telling him that we're worthy enough to be saved. We're worthy enough to have that spot in the chariot, man. That's one of the advantages, man. Yahweh Shai telling us from his own mouth. I'm like, hey, look, drop everything, man. Let's go, man. I'm your new life now. And that's a beautiful thing, man, because if we're found worthy, guess what? We're going to have all of the women and the children back, and all the respect, and everything like that on the other side, man. And we're going to be glorified. People going to look at us and be like, man, I should have lived that life too. Cause hey, what's a better, presentation, or what's a better honor than to be, glorified from Yahweh Shai himself, man. The ultimate power, the Son, That's a feeling of none other, man. So we need to always work hard for that, man. So now let's jump to the next scripture. We're gonna go to 2 Corinthians 2:9. It says, for to this end also did I write, that I might know the proof of you, whether you be obedient in all things. To whom you forgive anything, I forgive also. For if I have forgave anything, to whom I forgave it, for your sakes forgave I it in the person of Hamashiach, Yahushua. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. You know, one of his devices that he's using right now is the Grandmaster J thing, man. You know, having these black people march through the KKK headquarter neighborhoods and stuff like that, man, and saying that pretty much we're ready for war and all of these things, man. But we already know that men of the Lord, man, we're not about to be out there marching with guns and everything like that, man. We can't defeat Esau during these times, man, because Esau is in the prime of his blessing right now, man. He's about to unleash his sword completely, man. We're about to see these robots, these RoboCops, you know. We're about to see his new weapons. He's gonna be bringing out weapons that look like the weapons from Men in Black. You know, the Men in Black weapons, man. What do you say? Tommy Lee Jones gave to Will Smith the noisy cricket or something like that. And Will Smith was like, man, what the fuck is this? But then as soon as he blasted it, you're like, what the hell? You know? Esau gonna be bringing out weapons like that, man. Because that's his blessing, man. So he's gonna use his technology to all the way to his full extent, man. So we can't defeat Esau within his blessing, man. The only way we can defeat Esau with his blessing is we have to wait on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. He's gonna be our weapon, man. Our weapon is the spirit, man. We ain't gonna do nothing, man. Only thing we gonna do is just watch this place fall, be as pilgrims when this place fall, you know. And then after that, man, hey, if some of us have to get thrown into concentration camps, or some of us get beheaded, or some of us just, you know, make it all the way into the end, man. You know, you might be in a concentration camp, you still make it to the end, because you might receive that spiritual power right there and then, man. You know, because all we did was what? We waited upon the Lord, man. We waited upon Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. We wasn't ignorant of these devices that Esau was setting up, man. Which is an advantage, man. Because we're seeing what's going on. You know, as soon as things happen, we're like, oh, yeah, this is of Esau. Oh, these just wicked 2/3, you know? That's an advantage, man. So we need to always stay in this book, man. Take advantage of what's going on. All right? So now let's jump from there, man. Let's get Sirach. Sirach 32:14. It says, whoso fears the Lord will receive his discipline, and they that seek him early shall find favor. Man, we're supposed to seek him early, man. We can't be calling on the names of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua once we're in the prime of our trouble. We're supposed to be seeking him now while there's still time, man. And we're supposed to be proving ourselves worthy before this place goes down, so he can look at us and be like, okay, once they call upon my name in the time of their trouble, I'm going to hear them. I'm going to make sure they eat during famine. I'm going to make sure that nothing happens to them during the time of this destruction, man. I'm just going to make sure that the angels guide them to safety at all times. And I'm going to make sure that their name is written in the book of life. And now, what is his discipline? Let's look up that word discipline right quick, man. We're going to look up the word discipline. It says, training to act in accordance with rules. What's our rules, man? The commandments, statutes, and laws. Drill, activity, exercise, a regimen that develops or improves a skill. Training. This is a skill, man, because the more and more you get into the truth, and the more and more you get into these scriptures, man, the more and more you can break these scriptures down and actually sound professional, you know? you start deciphering these scriptures within everything in life, man. It says punishment inflicted by way of correction and training. Does not the scriptures say to seek correction from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai? What is the correction, man? First of all, what is sin? You know, sin is going against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Sin is breaking one of the commandments, statutes, and laws, man. Not following the Sabbath, not following the high holy days, man. But how does the Most High correct you? First, you know, as a whole people, he puts you in bondage under other heathen nations. But then, you know, individually, it just depends, man, on what you did. But, you know, you got to realize that correction and man up. Behavior in accord with rules or conduct, behavior and order maintained by training and control. A set or system of rules and regulations. Hey, look at that. I just was reading from Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, right? Look at what it says right here. Right here. Ecclesiastical. The system of government regulating the practice of a church as distinguished from its doctrine. See that? That's true. This truth is beautiful, man. Let's read that definition again, man. Ecclesiastical, the system of government regulating the practice of a church as distinguished from its doctrine. See, man? Instrument of punishment, especially a whip or scourge, used in the practice of self-mortification or as an instrument of chastisement in certain religious communities. This truth is for Jake, man. This truth is for Jake. Did these things not happen to us? This is under the definition of discipline, man. What I just say earlier. As a whole people, he'll put you under bondage under a certain nation. Did not Esau whip us, man? This truth got me smiling, man. A branch of instruction or learning. This is how you know this is for Jake, man. This Bible is for us, man. Man, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Let's get back to the scriptures, man. Man, now we know what the discipline of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is. And those are Esau's definitions, man. But the Most High put those words in there, man, because this is for us, man. This is for us. Like I said, take advantage of your advantage, man. This is where it's at, man. Straight up. Let's go to wisdom. You know, I'm gonna run through these right quick. I did have this list of scriptures, man. Now, you know, because discipline, love, all of that goes hand in hand, man. So we're gonna go to 1 John 5:3. Oh no. I went to St. John, Salakia. Man, this this truth, man. This truth is the shit, man. It really is. This is 1 John 5:3. For this is the love of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. That's the love of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. That's how you love the Most High and his son, man. When people be like, yeah, they love the Lord and all these other things, man, you know, they don't truly love him, man. You know, they just say that, you know, because they think that they have the faith inside of them already, you know. But we always bring it out, man. We're like, well, how do you love God if you don't follow anything that these scriptures say, man? You got to follow everything that the scriptures say, okay? So now let's jump from there. Let's jump to Philippians 4:8. It says, finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think on these things. Those things which you have both learned and received and heard and seen in me, do. And the power of peace shall be with you. See that, man? See that, man? What this is a good report, man. We run across these brothers and they teaching us our heritage. They teaching us the correct ways of life, man. These things are honest. These things are pure. How are they pure? Because, man, these things will bring us back to the way that we were, man, to be a correct people, to be a blessed people, holy people. Okay, this is good report right here, man. If we keep trying to follow Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai every day to our best abilities at our strongest points, man, all the time, man. If we keep trying to do this all the time, man, the Most High Yahweh Ratazah will be at peace with us, man. Everybody knows how it feels to be at peace. You come home from a hard day of work, your woman not saying nothing to you, y'all both actually having a good time with each other. Or you just got a good glass of wine or a Hennessy or whatever the case may be, man. You able to sit back, put your feet up, turn on the TV, just chill out, man. Not worrying about anything, peace. But our peace is even going to be stronger than that, though, man. It's going to be better than that, man. This is going to be the greatest peace ever once we get into the kingdom, man. So now let's end it, and that's why I'm going to end it with this. With once we make it to the kingdom, man. I'm going to read from 9 to 17. It says, it's Revelation 7 and 9. It says, after this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands, and cried with a loud voice, saying, salvation to our power, which sitteth upon the throne, and to the Lamb. The Lamb is Yahweh Shai. And all the angels stood round about the throne, and about the elders and the four beasts that fell before the throne on their faces, and worshiped the Most High, saying, Amen, blessing and glory and wisdom and thanksgiving and honor and power and might be unto our power forever and ever. Amen. And one of the elders answered, saying unto me, which are these which are arrayed in white robes, and whence came they? And I said unto them, Sir, thou knowest. And he said unto me, these are they which came out of great tribulation, and have washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. And we stayed patient, and we waited upon Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to save us, man, and to protect us when in these last days, man. And we kept following his commandments, statutes, and laws, high holy days and Sabbaths all the time, man. We have made ourselves pure. We have washed our robes and made them white, man. Therefore are they before the throne of the Most High, and serve him day and night in his temple, and he that sitteth on the throne shall dwell among them. They shall hunger no more, neither thirst any more, neither shall the sun light on them, nor any heat. For the Lamb which is in the midst of the throne shall feed them, and shall lead them unto living fountains of waters, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, man. And that's the goal, man. To be at peace, to never hunger anymore, to never thirst anymore, to never be in the darkness anymore. Always have the light within us, man. Living as a righteous man and woman at all times, man. And having the pleasures of this world, having the justice that is to come, getting revenge on our enemies, and actually being at rest, man. But how are we going to make it to this point? We have to take advantage of our advantage, man. We know what's going on. We know this place is getting ready to fall. We know martial law is coming. We know famine is coming, man. How do we so if he gave us this truth, he gave us these prophecies, man, how are we going to get out of it? By following these scriptures, man. So we're going to take advantage of our advantage, man. So with that, man, I'm going to say, call halal, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rekakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned is true from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing his word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the aqua that's listening and learning. Yasharallah, we almost out of here, man. Keep pushing, man. Keep pushing. Take advantage of your advantage. Shalom.